Can't wear that coat and not go off, man. That's
cold in the sun.
How would you describe that night for you?
It's a great night. I think for me, it's just it's taking it one day at a time. Like I keep telling you that. Today was being in the moment, being in it now, and focusing on what we need to focus on, which was getting this win and doing what I have to do, my part on helping this team win. And the ball went in tonight. That's what happened.
You passed Alice English tonight, man. Top 20 scorer. Another accolade. Do these things become more meaningful to you now at this point in your life?
I didn't even know. CJ told me in the fourth quarter. I knew he was going to be the one to know the stats. But yeah, of course, you don't want to take none of that stuff for granted, right? It's when you've been away from the game, and these small monuments, these moments, they start to mean more and more. But you don't want to get too high, too low. It's a milestone, and I'm still here being able to do it. And tonight I did that in the midst of winning a road game, especially the last road game on this trip.
You was a Bull for 10 days too, man. So do you think you was a Chicago Bull for 10 days? Man? Do you think about that at all?
I think at the end of the day, I will always be connected to Chicago some way, somehow. For years and years, my name has always been connected with the Chicago Bulls. And I was a Bull for 10 days, so for some way, somehow, I will always be connected with that.
What did you think of the chants? What did you think of the chants? Did you hear the fans chant for you?
That support, I mean, that was the most important thing to hear that tonight, like that support. From fans, that's Chicago Bulls fans, right? That's a big moment, right? To hear that chant. With me on a whole another team, Portland, that's out west. Those fans didn't have to do that.
When the Bulls traded for you, would you have considered playing if they asked you to?
They didn't ask. They didn't ask. I think at that point in time, they didn't. It was just like, okay, we'll do it just to do it, and it was no conversation.
Carmelo, can you talk about having Lala here and kind of FaceTiming with your son too?
Yeah, it was. She's working here in Chicago. She's filming a TV show called The Shine. So just so happened that she flew back, today, had to work early. I didn't think she was going to be able to come to the game, but thank you to Shine for letting her off. But that support. Anytime I can get that support. Especially with the situation I'm in now with leaving my family back in New York and going, 5-6 hours away. Anytime you get that support, that means a lot.
When you talked about how they were really kind of keeping you going when you were trying to get back and really...
Yeah, she kept me, she kept me going. Mentally, she kept me going. Emotionally, she kept me going. She was nudging me, don't do it, don't think about it, don't do it. Don't you let that thought creep into your head. So she was a major part of, why I'm here today.
How'd that dunk feel? Kind of got body Wendell a little bit.
Felt good. I've been working, man. It ain't. I don't want to sound arrogant or cocky or anything like that, but it's a humbling situation for me. It's just a testament of the work that I've been putting in, and I feel good. My body feel good. Mentally, I feel good. And I feel good with that dunk. Felt good.
Did it feel vintage at all? You had the jab step working. A lot of your timeless moves were.
Yeah, I mean, I just I haven't had an opportunity to do that stuff. That stuff never goes nowhere, right? You always have that. You just got to continue perfecting that and stay with it. I just haven't had an opportunity to be in those positions and was put in those positions, and I have that opportunity now.
It's got to be fun for you to see the guys on the team really psyched for you.
That right there was, to look over there after that and see Dane jumping up and down like that, that's just a testament of the type of guy he is, the type of person he is, man. And that was somebody who's, he's been wanting this to happen, for the past 3-4 years. So it's finally here, and we finally can, connect on a different level now. And to see that support, I mean, that goes a long way.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.